Hi, if you have a baby in diapers, it's inevitable that you will have a poopy blowout at some time or another. If you're like me, it seems to happen every couple weeks or on occasion multiple days in the same week. I'm going to show you how to take out a poopy stain like this using minimal elbow grease. Follow me. All right, to set this up, I prefer to use OxyClean, and I also just use this dollar store bucket that I bought. I don't know, probably 10 years ago. It's really lasted me some time. And I also use these latex gloves to protect my hands from the chemicals. I like this method because it allows me to accumulate multiple poopy outfits, and I deal with them right before I start a load of baby's laundry. So to get started, I just take about half a scoop of OxyClean and add it to my bucket. And then I like to use my bathtub to fill the bucket because it has more space to accommodate the large bucket that I'm using. Something really important right here is that you use cold water, not hot. Hot water will set your stain and make it much harder to get the poop out. So I go ahead and make sure that my faucet is on cold. Okay, fill my bucket. I like to fill it about 3/4 of the way so when you go to clean the clothing, you're not splashing it all over the place. All right, so my bucket's full. You can see that I have this fresh poop stained or poopy onesie. I'm gonna go ahead and not even gonna rinse it out. I'm just going to throw it straight into the bucket. I want to make sure that it's submerged. I swirl it around a little bit, and I'm gonna go ahead and let this soak for, I would say, a minimum of 30 minutes, or for me, I accumulate multiple poopy onesies until my next time of doing the laundry for the baby. So if you don't have the space to keep this bucket in your bathtub, which I like to do, you can also, I recommend, you can put it by the toilet seat. Right here, tucked away. That way if you have other children or something, it's kind of out of the way of them trying to get into it. So I will come back to this in 30 minutes and show you the end product. In a half an hour, let's check on our poopy onesie. Actually, I should make a correction. They're poopy pajamas. So, it's been soaking. You can see that there's still a little bit of poop on it. What I like to do is do this in the bathtub, so when you drip, it goes into the bathtub instead of getting all over your floor. I wring it out a little bit. I try to do the majority of the wringing out over the bucket so that it catches the poopy-ish water. What I like to do is just push this over the side and do a little bit of scrubbing. You know, it's not perfect. You can see a lot of the poop, the chunky poop fell off in the bucket, which is ideal. So I just do a little scrubbing. I'll do a quick submersion again. Bring it out. And then, I'll check it out again. You can see it looks much better than it did. As a finishing touch, I like to use a stain remover like Shout. This is the Safeway brand Signature Select, much cheaper than the Shout product itself, but works equally well. So I'll just spray the area and do a quick little scrub to make sure that the stain remover is distributed throughout this stain. And then I go ahead and toss this into the washer and I'll use cold water for the laundry cycle, and it will remove the stain. We'll show you the end product after we get our load of laundry done. Something important to do or to keep in mind is that, you know, this bucket now has cleaning product and residual poop in it. So instead of pouring it down your bathtub drain, which you can do for this sort of small particulate poop, I like to dump it in my toilet and just flush the toilet. That way all the poop particles and the chemicals get flushed away instead of leaving a residue on my bathtub. So stay tuned and I'll show you the end product of this poopy pajama cleanup. So I finally got to running my laundry about 10 p.m. last night, and now I want to share our finished project of our poopy pajama stain removal. These are the pajamas. You recognize the raccoon on the bottom. You can zoom in, you can see that there are no residual poopy stains on this pair of pajamas anymore. I hope that you have a similarly successful experience with this tip. If you want to hear more tips like this, please hit subscribe to my channel.